y'all know what time it is. It's that boy who? It's that boy what? That boy Ralphie. And yes, it is Keeping It Real with Ralphie. Y'all are probably wondering why I am here. But by the way, your boy Ralphie is here. I'm here to present what I'm finna talk about. You know, of course, I'm here to talk about, you feel me, they once was best friends. Once was a tag team. They never won the women's tag team titles together, but once upon a time they was friends. Now they're enemies. They're enemies. I'm here to talk about the ups and downs, the ups and downs, the forwards, backwards with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, and how this rivalry has transpired. Now, before I actually get into what I'm finna say, I'm not gonna sit here and hold y'all. You feel me? It has been a lot of crazy things going on in this world. You know, you have some people. You have some people that are off their loved ones. You have some people that fell off with each other. All this and that. I am gonna sit here and say this, and I am gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all when it's all said and done. You feel me? To anybody, if you have beef with a family member, if you have beef with a close friend, please let that ride, because life is too short out here nowadays. Life is too short, period. Because, like I said, you have people, it's literally that time of the year. It's literally that time of the year, you feel me? Well, we start losing our closest friends, our close loved ones, our close family members, anything, you know. And I'm just saying, you feel me? To anybody out there, please, I'm begging y'all. I'm truly and dearly begging y'all. Please, you feel me? Let it go. Y'all make up, talk, do what y'all got to do to make everything right with each other. Because, like I said, life is short. And it's like I said, you could be here one day and you could be gone the next. But other than that, you feel me? Your boy Ralphie, like I said, what I'm finna talk about, you feel me, from best friends to better enemies, like a Triple H, Shawn Michaels thing with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Now, I want to say this was like 3 years ago when Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley was calling themselves a tag team. And I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you. Back then, I'm not gonna sit there and lie. 3 years ago, when they first actually formed that tag team, I actually could see that tag team winning the women's tag team championship. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, think about it. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, two of the youngest, hottest women. Out of the two women hottest wrestlers at that time that made a tag team together. You feel me? I ain't gonna sit there and lie. It was just, hey, it was something special. But when it all came down to it, of course, no, that was 2022. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm sorry. But in 2000, like I said, 2000, and of course, if anything, let's start off with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, you feel me? Went from wrestling in the NXT. She started in the Mae Young Classics tournament. Then, you feel me, went on to NXT UK. Then went to the regular NXT. And, you know, like I said, within them two, with the NXT UK, you feel me, she was the very first NXT Women's UK champion. And then on top of that, you know, she went to NXT. She went to the regular NXT where she actually thrived and made something for herself when she became NXT Women's Champion. And I'm not gonna hold you. She had, like, even though I highly disagree on how they did her towards her in the time of NXT when they let Charlotte Flair beat her at WrestleMania that year of the pandemic at that time. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie. I had some highly disagreements with that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all about that. But of course, and then when it all boiled down to it, when she actually made her main roster debut. How she actually made her main roster actual debut when she actually challenged Asuka for the Raw, at the time was the Raw Women's Championship, and she won at WrestleMania. She had a slightly decent little run with the championship. What, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, like I said, Rhea Ripley, Rhea Ripley has came a long way if you're going to technically be real and honest. And then, of course, you know, she went on. Rhea Ripley she went on to become. She went on to, after she lost her women's championship. She went on to, you feel me? She went on to actually win the women's tag team titles with Nikki Cross, of course. And I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of an odd of a tag team. I'm not gonna hold y'all. But after that, it was just like after that, you feel me? Rhea Ripley, she didn't fall off the face of the earth. She still putting on good matches, still putting on good characteristics, all that. Then, of course, you know, it came a time when Liv Morgan became friends, and when they actually became a tag team. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like I said, at that time, you feel me, I was actually looking forward to seeing them win the women's tag team titles, because I'm not gonna sit there and lie, even though they was a new up and coming team, they was still fresh. Then, of course, here we go with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan started out in NXT. And of course, you know, like I said, she started out in NXT, so her starting off in NXT, you feel me, she just had a regular characteristic to her. Then she came into the main roster when she was a part of the Riot Squad. Not gonna sit here and hold y'all shit. Then what was so crazy, once they let Ruby Riot go and they let old girl end up leaving, I think her name was Sarah or something. I forget. Sarah Logan, I think that was her name. Once the Riot Squad, once the Riot Squad broke apart, people didn't really know what they was gonna do with Liv Morgan career. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. Liv Morgan actually had a decent. She had somewhat of a decent little run. She's having a nice run as champion, but it's just, you feel me, I'm gonna get further in detail with that within this video. But you know, of course, winning the money in the bank, cashing in on Ronda Rousey, winning the SmackDown Women's Championship at the time when it was called. And it was just, you know, like, damn, like, okay, all this is this and all this is that. But like I said, going back towards with the tag team now, remind y'all, this is when Edge still was in WWE, and he somehow, some way became a mentor for his proteges, which was Damian Priest. It was just Damian Priest at the time, but then that's when Rhea Ripley came into play, and that's when she joined the Judgment Day. But before she joined the Judgment Day, she turned on Liv Morgan and actually kicked. I remember she kicked the ass, and it was just after that, it was like, now that Rhea Ripley has went heel, what are y'all gonna do with her now? Then now look what happened. She turned around. Rhea Ripley turned around and actually joined the Judgment Day with Damian Priest and Edge at the time. And then it was just like from that point on, like, where do y'all go with this? And then, of course, I want to say Rhea Ripley injured Liv Morgan. I think she put Liv Morgan on the shelf for nearly damn near a year. Yeah, she put her on the shelf for nearly a year. And you know, of course, all literally, like I said, they went from being friends to now enemies. And now you really just sit here and look at all this shit that transpired and how it really went through with it, how everything that went through. Now all of a sudden you got Raquel Rodriguez involved in the situation. But of course, within that time of Rhea Ripley, after she didn't injure Liv Morgan, within that time of her going, within that time with her, after she, like I said, she finally accomplished a beating Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 39. That was number one. Once she beat Charlotte Flair, shit, I ain't gonna sit down and lie. Rhea Ripley held the title for 380 days. And you know, I ain't gonna sit there and lie. All the impressive matches that she put on, even though Dominic Mysterio, you feel me, interfered in the matches. Excuse me. Yeah, even though Dominic Mysterio interfered in the matches and all that, Rhea Ripley was, you feel me, she's putting on great matches. Then it just came upon a time where Liv Morgan repaid the favor, and when she turned around and when she injured Rhea Ripley. by, you feel me, beating her ass in the back room, you feel me, hitting her in the steel chair where her arm was messed up and all that, to the point where Rhea Ripley had to vacate the world title. And then we all know who, you feel me, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch was basically a transitional champion, if you technically want to be real, because that's all that literally was all set up for. That literally was all set up for Liv Morgan to win that world heavyweight title. I mean, women's world heavyweight title. But then, you know, of course, time started going on. She started Liv Morgan literally sat there and said, she basically said she was going to take everything away from Rhea Ripley that Rhea Ripley damn near took away from her, which we all know was, of course, you feel me, she injured her. That's number one. Then on top of that, you feel me, she betrayed Liv Morgan, if you technically want to be real. She betrayed Liv Morgan first, and now it's just Liv Morgan and basically took everything that was from Rhea. The only thing Rhea has left is Damien, which is the Terror Twins, if you want to be honest. But long story short, like I was saying, the thing is, she's taking Dominic Mysterio and she's taking the Judgment Day. And it's like, now you feel me? And then on top of, like I said, then add on, she has Raquel Rodriguez, which she was a former tag team champion with Raquel Rodriguez before. And it's like now, you feel me, I guess with Crown Jewel being around the corner, where does this lead? Because like we all know it's gonna be Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax to determine the new quote unquote Crown Jewel's women's champion. Which is, you feel me, which is a one-time title thing with this situation. So the thing is, but nah, then of course 9 out of 10 we probably finna get 9 out of 10 we're probably finna get a 9 out of 10 we probably finna get a Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez match at Crown Jewel, which I don't have a problem with, because the actual last time Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley actually had a one-on-one match was in NXT when they was in the last women's standing match, and I'm not gonna lie, that match was actually fire. Even though Raquel Rodriguez won the match, but still, literally, you feel me? Literally, when push came to shove, that was, like I said, that was a fire ass match. I'm not gonna hold y'all, but the thing is, like I said, this situation with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, I wouldn't be surprised if they rivalry lasts all the way up to WrestleMania 41. Like, so I'm like being so serious. I would not be surprised, because the thing is with that is, like I said, this rivalry has been going on for almost 3 years. Since 2022, if you technically want to be real and honest. And it's like, you feel me, with that whole little situation being said, I'm not gonna lie, think about it. Like, for example, look at Triple H and Shawn Michaels rivalry. When Triple H turned on Shawn Michaels back in I think that was 2002 when he turned on him. They rivalry lasted for 2 years straight. Literally, when I say 2 years, it lasted for 2 years straight. And it was so crazy, because all the damn matches that they fought, all the matches that they wrestled each other in, they wrestled each other in a 3 stages of hell match. They didn't fought each other in an elimination chamber match with 3 other people that was with them. What else? How they wrestled? Man, shit, hell, they wrestled in a Hell in a Cell match. That's probably top 5 of Hell in a Cell matches to remember, because I'm not gonna sit there and lie. Like I said, that Triple H and Shawn Michaels rivalry was something amazing to remember. But this Rhea Ripley situation and Liv Morgan situation, I'm not gonna sit here and hold y'all, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like I said, I truly and dearly do believe this rivalry is gonna last all the way up until WrestleMania, or if not, or at least, how can I put this? Or maybe I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. Tiffany Stratton fuck around and cash that money in the bank in on Liv Morgan, and you know, Rhea Ripley intentions are literally to get her hands on Liv Morgan. So who to sit here and say how they gonna draw that out? Do you make that a triple threat match for the women's world heavyweight title with Liv, Rhea, and Tiffany? But like I said, no, like I said, past videos ago, I truly and dearly think Tiffany Stratton is gonna cash that money in the bank in on Nia Jax. when it come when the when like when the shit hit the fans, I really think she's gonna cash in on I really think she's gonna cash in on Nia Jax, like being completely real and honest. But other than that, you feel me? Like I said, this Liv and Rhea situation. And then it's like I'm not even gonna sit here and hold y'all. It's like I said in the past, the Bloodline of Judgment Day video. Every time you look up, Liv is running away from Rhea, and it's just like, if anything, why can't y'all just like, why do y'all have it to the point where it's like Liv is scared to the point where why do y'all have it to the point where she's scared of fighting Rhea, but the whole time it's just, you feel me, like I guess that's just that persona. Not even just that. I mean, not even just that with this whole, you feel me, them with the Dominic situation. Because I'm not gonna lie, they past match they had bad blood. I'm not gonna cap that match. That match could have been a tad bit more better, and then to come to find out with Raquel Rodriguez botching the match, because, you feel me, it wasn't supposed to happen like that. Actually, she's supposed it was supposed the referee. I guess the referee was supposed to actually get knocked out, and she's supposed to actually attack Rhea Ripley to the point and leave Liv Morgan to the win. But hey, you know how that shit rolls. You know how that shit goes. But I'm not even, like I said, this next paper, like I said, Crown Jewel, like I said, Liv Morgan is tied up with Raquel. I mean, no, not Raquel. Liv Morgan is tied up with Nia Jax as we speak. And I'm not going to sit here and lie, Nia Jax. Liv, I'm going to pray for you, because that's all I can say. I'm going to pray for you. Then, of course, like I said, I would not be surprised if we have Raquel versus Rhea. And I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely be down for that match, because the two have good chemistry in the ring with each other. But then of course, you have Survivor Series coming up, which we already know is War Game. So 9 out of 10, we probably Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan probably gonna be on teams going against each other. So the next whatever pay-per-view that's in December, or probably like Saturday night's main event, you might never know. You fucking around and get Liv. You fucking around and get Liv versus Rhea for the title. If not, if they don't do it like that, they fucking around and wait to the Royal Rumble. That's if 9 out of 10. That's if they actually. You feel me? That's if they actually have Rhea go against Liv at the Royal Rumble, and they put Rhea in the Royal Rumble and let her win and go up again, and you feel me, and let Rhea win, and she goes after and she picks Liv. That I'm gonna just say this, because anything can happen within these next 3 months, these next 2 to 3 months, if you want to be honest and real. Because 9 out of 10, like I said, you might never know. You feel me, when it's all said and done. Like I said, I could be wrong. Tiffany Stratton probably don't cash in on Liv. I mean, she probably don't cash in on Nia, but she fucking around do cash in on Liv. And like I said, it could all like literally. How can I put this? They can try, like I said, they can try to put Rhea against Tiffany, and then Liv come in and interfere and cost her the match, and then you feel me, you have Tiffany versus Liv, and then Rhea cost her the match. But hey, like I said, WWE can do it any kind of way that they wants to do it. And they can switch it up anyway, any kind of sort of way that they really want to happen. How they want this thing to set up. And like I said, who's to sit here and say we fucking around to get Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan in a Hell in a Cell match? I would not be mad at that at all. I'm so serious. I would not be mad at that at all. You feel me? Y'all gonna make it happen. But don't get me wrong, Liv Morgan. I'm actually happy that she's actually a champion, because Liv Morgan has came a long ass way from being in the Wyatt squad. Then on top of that, you feel me? Then on top of that, it was just like after that, did nobody know what her career was gonna take off from that point on, and it's just like literally since 2020, Liv Morgan's actually been putting on good matches. She's actually been putting on good matches before this Judgment Day shit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but it's just like, of course, you know she's the heel now. So with her being the heel, I mean, yeah, with her being the heel now, it's just, you know, of course, don't get me wrong, she's playing her part, right? And then it's like now, like I said, she's taking everything away from Rhea. She's taking the Judgment Day, and she's taking Dirty Dom, where as she called him Daddy Dom, which I don't know why she called him that, but okay, we'll talk about that some other time. But other than that, you feel me? Like, and then like I said, with Rhea Ripley, how much Rhea Ripley has progressed within these last 3 or 4 years. That she's progressed. Whether you feel me, like I said, when she was in NXT UK, when she was in regular NXT, when she first came to the main roster and did what she did. Rhea Ripley, like I said, Rhea Ripley has really proven and shown. Rhea Ripley has proven and shown that she can walk the walk and she can talk the talk with the best of them. Because, like I said, literally Rhea Ripley has been in some great fucking matches. If you want to technically be real, she's fought Charlotte Flair, she's fought Becky Lynch, she's fought Mercedes Moné, aka Sasha Banks, even though we don't care about her no more, because you feel me what she said about WWE. But other than that, we'll talk about that later. Who else? She's fought Bianca Belair. She's fought Nia Jax. She's literally fought damn near all of the greats of WWE that has to offer, and put on some 5-star ass matches with everybody that she's wrestled. Liv Morgan, I ain't taking nothing away from her neither. She has she's done some tremendous shit too with her matches. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, with the two leading up to the history between the two, from being friends and now just bitter enemies towards one another. And it's like now, you feel me, like I said, it literally reminds me of Shawn Michaels and Triple H from 2002 all the way to 2004. Literally. Think about it. All the matches that Triple H and Shawn Michaels fought each other on Sensation match. They fought each other in an Elimination Chamber match with 3 other people. They have fought each other in a Last Man Standing match. They fought each other in Hell in a Cell. Like, the list goes on to all the matches that these men then put each other through. And just imagine, like I said, just imagine what Triple H is cooking up. Just imagine what Triple H is cooking up to make this rivalry more intense between Liv and Rhea. Like I said, I would not be surprised if we ever see a Last Woman Standing match or a Hell in a Cell match with these two. Because, like I said, this rivalry is getting that intense with each other. And then, like I said, now you include Raquel Rodriguez into the situation. An old enemy that was you feel me, enemies with Rhea Ripley in NXT. And then not even just that. Not even just that. You feel me? Like, push came to shove. Push came to shove. Shit, look how all this shit been played out. And like I said, literally just really sit back and look at Liv Morgan's career and look at Rhea Ripley's career, and literally just seeing how their careers has intertwined towards one another. Like I said, right now, last year, and you feel me, the minority, like the start of this year, shit, Rhea Ripley was on top of the world. If you technically want to be real, like, just being honest, Rhea Ripley was on top of the fucking world. Women, she held that title for 380 days, and she defended that title. She defended that title 41 North. Because what was so crazy at first, people was disagreeing with her reign because how she wasn't defending the title like that. But after a while, when she started defending the title and started actually doing what she's doing, cutting promos like she was, hey, shit, the skies was the limit. Then, like I said, and then, like I said, you feel me, like Liv Morgan, sitting in that building, working her way up to the top, and look what happened. She got, like I said, Liv Morgan got everything she wanted. Judgment Day, dominant. And it's like I said, Rhea Ripley, she still has Damian Priest, but at the end of the day, Rhea Ripley is gonna handle any situation that she knows she can handle with herself. And like I said, when this rivalry, I promise you, whatever match they use to close out this rivalry, I guarantee you, please do not have Dominic or Raquel Rodriguez interfere in that match. Let that match cook. Let that match do what it needs to do. And like I said before, if anything, I'm gonna say this: Paul Levesque, if he knows what he's doing, literally, if anything, if y'all technically want to be real and honest, he knows what he is doing. He's building majority of these superstars up for something nice. For example, like I said, look at Braun Breaker. Jey Uso been with the company for 14 long years. 14, bro. And literally, when it's all said and done, Jey Uso is... I'm going to just say this. With Jey Uso, about Jey Uso. Even though I've talked about him in my previous videos. Jey Uso, I'm not going to lie, I'm very happy for him that he accomplished something. And, you know, like I said, with this Bloodline story finna get to come back, hey, only God knows how they finna push this and how they finna make this happen. But, like I said, this Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan situation and how all the turn events that went about with each other, all the accolades they didn't accomplish, and all the shit they didn't done. Because, like I said, Rhea Ripley, Rhea Ripley, a 2023 Royal Rumble winner, SmackDown Women's Champion, Raw Women's Champion, a Women's World Heavyweight Champion, a Women's Tag Team Champion. The only thing she has not done yet, she hasn't won the Women's WWE Women's Championship, and she hasn't won the Women's Money in the Bank. That's the only thing she got left on her accolades. Other than that, she has let me rephrase that. Other than that, NXT UK Women's Champion, NXT Women's Champion, Raw Women's Champion, WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. Literally the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, the Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan, she the won the Women's Money in the Bank. SmackDown, now your current Women's World Champion and a former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. So both got pretty solid accolades, but like I said, push come to shove, their last match that's going to close the rivalry is going to be a great match. Trust and believe me, and I know this. But other than that, your boy Ralphie is finna go ahead and get up out of here. But before I get up out of here, I do have to give a few shout outs before I go. Personally, this number one person that I want to shout out, this man, when I tell you this man be having me crying laughing, this man is funny. Nate, this man, it even got to a point where this man that gave me a nickname, he called me the Great Ralph Freaky because he said he never heard a black man that had dreads named Ralph. So, hey, shout out to my boy Nate. You feel me? Another person that I would love to shout out, my brother Rashad. Like I told you earlier, dude, enjoy your motherfucking birthday, bro. Don't let your motherfucking thing ruin it. Get fucked up, bro. Have you some motherfucking fun till you can't have no fun no more, bro. Love you, Brody. But other than that, you feel me? Your boy Ralphie is finna go ahead and get up out of here. Like I said, if you come across this video, make sure you leave a like. You feel me? Make sure if you want to share. If you want to comment. But also, make sure you hit that notification bell right there, please, so you won't ever have to miss a video of Keeping It Real with Ralphie. Because like I said, every Tuesdays and Fridays, you will see Keeping It Real with Ralphie. So, like I said, I thank y'all. I love y'all for the support. Other than that, like I said, your boy Ralphie gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Peace.